Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you a new integration between Splunk Enterprise and Amazon CloudWatch Logs and Sites. This integration allows existing AWS and Splunk customers or AWS customers new to Splunk to combine their CloudWatch data with other IT data inside Splunk across their entire hybrid environment. Let me show you how it works. The script takes 5 pieces of information. The first is the beginning of the time range over which you want to query your Amazon Logs and Sites account. The second is the end of that time range. The third is the query name. I'll explain this in a moment. The fourth is the host address, which is hosting your Splunk Enterprise deployment. The fifth and final piece of info is the HEC token, which is necessary for persisting your metrics into your Splunk Enterprise instance. The query name is simply a hard-coded alias for a hard-coded Amazon Log Insights query paired with a hard-coded log group. For example, this alias VPC metric source refers to this hard-coded query and this log group name. Whenever I run a query specifying VPC metric source, this query will be run against this log group. Users of the integration can easily add their own aliases by simply adding a new variable right here and then adding the corresponding entries into the valid queries dictionary and the valid log group names dictionary. The reason why I aliased the query names the way that I did is to make the script easier to run and reduce the possibility of typos. Now let's run the script. While it's running, I'm going to jump to my testing instance. Here you see there were no events, no metrics in my metrics index before I ran this script. Let's jump back. Success. Okay. And you can see that we have some results. We have a metric name, 3 metric names actually, average, max, and min, the latest value right here. Lastly, let's run this guy. Okay. Metric name right here, host, the source, which is just the name of my integration, source address, and then the latest value. We have an average bytes valued at 52 from source IP address 209, whatever. Let's try and chart this. Run that search. And now we can see a nice visualization. We have all of these metrics coming in at different time intervals. But you might notice, why does it end here, Thursday, November 8th? This is supposed to be all time. Well, remember, when we defined the beginning and ending of the time range, the end date was actually on November 8th. So we're only going to see results going up to November 8th. Maybe we can improve that. This time, I'm going to ask Amazon not just for a source address, a destination address. We can see that we have that destination address right there. Host is the same, source is the same. We have some similar metrics, but now we have a new field. Latest value. And most importantly, we're going to put this on the time chart again. Most importantly, you see now we have a group of events from the same start of the time range, but we have here events for today. So you can see this is a pretty useful integration. We're able to collect this data from Amazon, save it as metrics, and then chart that according to the timestamps that Amazon has provided in their return data payload.